Omuina Kwaba at the bank assertivity for. After Abeko the Akwatia by elections, no, Ura kwame ba for Abronye etinasi insembi etodwa. Na after Akwatia by elections, so kasaka kra efans and sama ekosu Yohunu. Na tifan chebia na the IGP Ura Christian Tete Yohunu etunensa emani visitation. So umbra CID headquarters for Simfwebi. Tifon yasem ketone ina address sami die ayano kura na se trust administrative for ura kwame bafo Abronye nkasa confirm say sana nsensem no ayano kura for so ko IGP Christian Tete Yohunu CID headquarters asanso betifo osanso de nsem ya betudwa about yamame Gertrude Azarabas tukunu tifo assistant John Rawani Mahama ni indisema nikunu nefiso for to asanso discover some new set of evidence otru acha NDC amanyukono netifo yasemi pinafuna ko tie nkomobone sensema ekoso medam nina
lawyers no so far more divided opinion in this issue no a first petition with the same grounds you dismiss it not the same person the different person I repeated the same petition to a new president awaba amama dina so say after the premier facie case wom ma revert and I'm casting my mind into the issue of estoppel res judicata mana say asema yedida the same grounds the same issues against that same party yetimi relitigate case ya yakwako lusu the only difference I said this time no one party as a sign but the same grounds the same issues the same format the same allegations I dismiss under Akufo-Addo to say new basis with a proper legal reasoning no yetimi repeated the same issues no with a new president in office. And I know that this time, no, sir, previous petition with the same grounds, no, and they are frivolous, no, and then new president by Benya grounds. I made a removal, more reverse, I revert more back to, more mind to the issue of estoppel res judicata mana. Yebisamu. Because you have to put your mind on that issue. Sa sema yedi dano. President Akufo-Addo pencil issue should be see na se bogua. President Mahama Timiba ebe relitigate those issues no eme succeed dia. Abada ya president say president bi obeba in the future biano any decisions bia President Mahama beteki e wo dubiri house wo biano obisu timi yede a review a setting aside a restore a reinstate now ma catch there say there are other petitions here mo be conclude effective justice no petitions na mienu aka effective chief justice no woman file petition no say oye chief justice and no file tia no ongoing now the chief justice has been removed and it's on petition na aka mo say mo kwa akwato aso no mo kwa akwato aso on what basis you file a petition against me as a chief justice 3 petitions ba ko magina so they remove me mo wie am say they aka no mo ba facilitate no makwa akwato aso mo kwa akwato aso on what basis because you file petition tiana as a chief justice me ameti ye say ya mame araba saba toko no betie me a over 7 years to retire as a justice of the Supreme Court per the constitutional requirement. He's supposed to retire at the age of 70. Only betiema because so kind petition no kind year. Na se who you so proper legal reasoning na nya propaganda na obe attach to it there. allegations ya omo de call ye no nyina no was about her office and her position as a chief justice. All the 3 petitions were about ne position as a chief justice. And yet, say, as a justice of the Supreme Court. Because Musi position as a chief justice, you know, and ordinary 2 years until he should be removed as a chief justice. And they are removed. And as a warrant, the warrant issued by the President John Dramani Mahama on 1st September 2025, the warrant clearly no a woman said the chief justice was removed as a chief justice. Yamame Araba Esaba Tokono was removed as a chief justice and not as a justice of the Supreme Court. The warrant, I am so vivid on that. And Timu Amoka say, I walusu media mimi legal reasoning ne omo propaganda legal reasoning binu amam for mano me na omo nya adwene. So who for the proper interpretation of even the warrant na. Ekre say she was removed as a chief justice and not as a justice of the Supreme Court. And therefore Yamame Justice Araba Esaba Tokono should stay as a justice of the Supreme Court. Still ano our position at the Supreme Court. And obetuma resume adwuma enne. Because President Mahama and remove no as a justice of the Supreme Court. Namom the position ye appointee no ana yamfa say yaji ayeden afri ninsam. So that officer all kwakwa like any other justice of the Supreme Court, no, that office is still there. And me de obetie me a onko no nkonko tenam no nya na dwuma said the justice of the Supreme Court na on retire na onko fie onyame ne mre ena ye mrepa na se ye sha obi achi ema nipa no edi trogu so a ye sha obi achi edi atata to so a onyankopon fa ne bo a onto ne ntem na mom ye na mo isi ye nipa de bibi bia ebeba ye life mu bia no esese tenase ne ebisa se edien na me ye ya saa de we eto me nti otie me a onya gidie wonanim say ebeye no nkoye na dwuma as a justice of the Supreme Court no nkofie after all or start all ayi high court and wabrumu akọ court of appeal and odi akọ Supreme Court enti onkonkoye na dwuma na nyame boa no nyame mana hoden ebo no ho ban nyame so be mana hoden amu oduru nyame be mana kukuduru amu oduru nyame be mana akoma pa akoma foforo be wohoro na akoma amma no one na busua no nyina hoden foforo